Islam Allah, peace, peace, peace to these streets. Shalom, Hotep. Assalamu alaikum to the holy nation of Islam. I'm your brother in the struggle, brother Minister Alifullah, and today we're going to decipher the cipher, Fear of a Black Planet. Yeah, I know. Public Enemy made it into a classical hip-hop super song, but at the same time they was telling the truth. You know what I mean? They were street prophets. You know what I mean? They were our black CNN, giving us the information that we needed and using the law of vibration to spread it around the world. But in waking our people up, it also wakes up them devils. You know what I mean? And them devils react when they hear the truth. You know what I mean? Because they know that the facts dispels their fantasy. The myth of white world supremacy is dying. You know what I mean? You know, they getting desperate. And the Bible warns us that as Satan sees that his kingdom is fallen and his time is near, his wrath grows worse, meaning that these devils gonna start turning it up. You know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta be conscious, you gotta be aware, you gotta realize that God is not a respecter of person. By that, I mean this struggle that we're in 2023 is more complicated than racism and sexism and classism and colonialism and all the other isms out there. You know what I mean? It goes deeper than that. You know what I mean? You literally have to go back to the paradigm laid down by Master Fard Muhammad to really understand it. His thing was the 85%, the mentally deads, the 5%, the poor righteous teachers, and the 10%, the rich slave makers of the poor. In the 5%, he don't consider the 5% as black. When you study that lesson, you study the messenger's answer, the messenger is real specific, always been specific about the black man being God, but he intentionally and knowingly and consciously explained that the 10% are the rich, the slave makers of the poor, who teach the poor lies. He ain't saying they white folks, because some black folks can be rich and still be slave makers of the poor. When he explained the 5% are the poor righteous teachers who do not believe in the teachers of the 10%, he didn't say the black man of Asia. Because there's some white folks there. In fact, he specifically included the Mason's sons or the Masons with the 5%. You know what I mean? Meaning that anyone that's, you know, advocating brotherhood, freedom, justice, and equality, you know what I mean? You gotta be conscious of that. That don't mean that most Masons are not